Tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause.
Amir has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Beaten on the drive.
Amir with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Drives and misses everything.
Monroe shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Right on.
Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yeah.
Great shot. Placement exquisite. A couple on offer here.
Very nice running there. Nothing too fancy, just good solid running to get things started.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Islamabad are 5 for none. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yeah.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Hales is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Amir from the south end.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Wow, That's missed the lot.
Ball.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yes.
Good return. Back from the deep.
White. Whiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
White on.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
3 runs added in that over. Islamabad are 18 for none.
Yep.
Big edge. Where's that going?
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yes.
Out! Good catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yes.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
They'll get at least 1.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
Super shot that.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Bowler.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. No problems at all with where the ball is pitched. Oh, that's so close, but the decision will stay the same. Not hitting a thing, ends up wasting a review.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Waiting.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Waiting. Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Yep.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
Well placed, should get a single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
6 runs added in the over. Islamabad are 40 for 2. The captain can push this field a bit deep. For now, 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Wait on. Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bowler!
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Yep. Yep.
Wazim has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Oh, a ball.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Oh, good ball. Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Out!
Yeah!
What a catch!
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
On.
Times it nicely.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Salmon shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Yup.
Massive edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yup.
Great shot through the gap.
Bowler.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Hussain is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the north end.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Finds the edge. And a brilliant take by the keeper.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Ali will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yep.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Huge edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Oh, that's a great ball.
Hussain with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Super shot.
Opened to face the bat to find the gap, deliberately so, and managed 4 runs.
End of the over. Islamabad are 58 for 4. Ahmed, the spinner, coming into the attack. Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
No interest in that one from the batter. Ahmed will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. Islamabad are 59 for 5. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Lovely bowling. Bowler is confident on this one.
Yep.
Strong throw in from the outfield, right to the stumps.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep.
Hussain ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Ahmed from the south end. the wicket, misses.
Well, it was an almighty heave coming down the wicket. We might never have found it if they'd connected. Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
End of the over. 9 off it. Islamabad are 75 for 5.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Good ball.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Couldn't get it through the field.
Wait. Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. Poor shot, really lucky.
Completely mistimed it. Didn't look like they got anywhere near that.
That's the over. Islamabad are 82 for 5.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there. Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Beaten on the drive.
Ball.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Drives and misses everything.
Ball.
Just misses the stump, but a fantastic bit of slow bowling. There was drift and there was bounce.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Over. Islamabad are 89 for 5. Into the gap. Nice shot. A couple on offer here.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square. Good return there, back from the deep. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Lovely shot. Straight back past the bowler.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nice shot.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watch that in awe.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Good bit of timing there.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Russo, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Massive chance.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Time that perfectly.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Ahmed shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Amir coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Amir just needs to continue finding good spots now.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Big appeal. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. Misses everything.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
5 runs added in that over. Islamabad are 128 for 5. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Big shout.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Big edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Brilliant diving stop. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Islamabad are 135 for 6. Amir to bowl the last over.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Bowler, bowler.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. And the innings comes to an end. The Gladiators will need 142 runs. There's a lot of time to get these runs. It's a fairly decent total. Plenty of options. Don't need to do anything flashy. Just get themselves in and build the run rate. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Yes.
9 runs added there. The Gladiators are 9 for 9. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yes. Keeper. Out.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Russo won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
Russo takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be 1 run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
4 runs added in that over. The Gladiators are 13 for 1. Ashraf from the south end.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Middle that one, great timing.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep. Keeper.
Puts in a slightly shorter ball, and it's seen so early. Got onto the back foot quickly and just pushes away behind square.
Yes.
Good precision with that throw back from the deep.
Yes. No.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Waiting.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Roy shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Nice.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Waiting.
That's just outrageous.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Comfortable single if they take it.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Yep. Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yes. Bowler's end. Yeah. Yep.
Chance to run two.
Keeper's in.
End of the over. The Gladiators are 33 for 2. Nassim, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yep. Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Wait. Yeah. Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Straight on that, no run scored.
What? Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Right there. Yes.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Catch.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper. No. Yep, yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yeah, yep.
They'll get at least one.
Four overthrows. Oh, that throw was unnecessary. And as it turns out, pretty costly.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep. No.
Good pickup. Big chance.
Our mix-up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication.
Wait. Yes.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yep, yep. Four.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Up. Hola. No.
Needs to be on target.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yeah, yep. Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yep. Hola. Yeah, yep. Hola.
It Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep, yep. Bowler, bowler.
5 runs in that over. The Gladiators are 59 for 3.
Yup. Bowler. No. Yep.
Straight to the fielder. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep. Gamer.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Wait.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Just can't seem to get the ball away, that's the third dot.
Hales ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs
Bowler,
possible.
bowler.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Up.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Yep, yep.
Strong throw in from the outfield, right to the stumps.
Islamabad found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Naseem with the ball in hand again.
Yep. Keeper. No.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yes.
over. The Gladiators, a 77 for 3. Mills, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Russo didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Nope. Bowler. No. Yep.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Yep. Yep. No.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Nope.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
A couple on offer here.
No.
He didn't push hard enough maybe between the wickets, and that prevented them getting back for 2. Wise decision in the end not to take the fielder on.
Curran is usually very good at not bowling no balls. Must have got something wrong with the run-up.
Yes. Keepers, keepers.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Nope.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up, let the ball do all the work really to ease it down towards third.
Beaten on the drive.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Yes.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
No.
Drives and misses everything.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
End of the over. 7 off it. The Gladiators, a 98 for 3.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Wait. Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield. There's a chance if this hits.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Middle that one. Great timing.
That is an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far. Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century.
Yep. No.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Wait. Yes. No.
Could be close. Could that be out? Looks so.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it was moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Right on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Misses everything.
Yes. Nice ball.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yeah. Yep. No.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep. No.
Rolled the wrist well to keep it down, but couldn't find the gap, though.
Knocked him over. The in-swinger right up in the block hole.
The ball did just enough to beat the bat, and this innings has ended before it could start. Out bowled for a duck.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Wasim, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Wasim, the left armour, is the new bowler from the south end.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Wasim gets off the mark.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep. What is that?
That right out of the middle of the bat.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yep. No! Yeah, yep.
There'll be runs here.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Keepers! No! Yep. Waiting. Yep. No!
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep, yep.
This could be trouble.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
7 runs added there. The Gladiators for 133 for 5.
Yep. No! Yeah, yep. Keeper! Yep, yep. Lower. Yes.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That win never looked in doubt from very early in the match. It's been a great performance and a deserved win.